There's the aquarium. It's in, and everyone's ecstatic now. Nobody can resist the joy, the absolute joy of being part of my nation. Ah, you can hear the squeals of amusement right now, can't you? Let's just pick up that engineer. Lovely. Tesla would be amazing to pick up, and I'm going to get a load of points. I'm just going to let these industrial projects run for a little bit. In fact, actually, I don't need the broadcast centers just yet. Let's just pick up more industrial zone projects for a little bit until they're not useful. I want the engineer that gives double production towards space race parts, because it just makes everyone's life a lot easier. It makes the game a lot quicker. There's nothing more fun, you know, than waiting like 10 turns on a really slow end game for all the rocket parts to go into space. I love it. You love it. We all love it. Nice little boost from Fez here, which makes me think we should actually do this towards the end of the game. It's 200 science from doing that. Nice little pickup. How are we doing in terms of everybody? We're on 50. I knew we were going to be leading, but we're only 2 ahead of Curtin, actually. We've been spending so long just going wide that other people have been going tall very nicely. That's something to keep an eye on. Although, I say wide. Wide is when you let your amenities go beyond, like, the neutral point. We're still, every single one of our cities is ecstatic, so I feel like we haven't really gone wide. You know, we're still very much within range of normal parameters here. Oh, I forgot about the aid request. Whoops, I had -200. I've been polluting quite badly. Oh, I love it when you just forget about diplomacy. Oh, hello. Diplomacy's on... Catherine's on 12. Oh, it's a good thing I checked that, isn't it? Oh, boy. It's fine. It's fine. The AI... Oh, famous last words time, isn't it? The AI can never get a diplomacy victory. It's impossible. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Fine. I have 2 wonders lined up for my unique great person. Americana, of course, and the Amazon Scott Research Station. Of course. Of course. Of course. So, I have to just have a quick think about where they are both going to do, because this entertainment complex has left no room around it. No fear. It's fine. We'll just find another city with a district slot spare. Surely one of my cities has a district spare, right? 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 Actually, this one does. If I start funneling food into Dumbarton, then I think we might get away with using it in this city. I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? It's like any city will do. Literally any city will do. So I could always put it on, like, Pebbles up here. That'd be quite funny. Like, the stadium my entire empire goes to is on some random Scottish island. Very sorry to the residents of said random Scottish island. I'm sure you're great. I'm sure it's lovely out there. And not cold and very rainy. This is coming from someone who lives in Cumbria, where basically our pastime are border collies shouting at tourists and getting soaked on the fells and saying, it's fine. No such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. Something like that. Also, can we just take a moment to say, how much flippin' faith have you got? That's incredible. Oh my god, and the camera's actually using Inquisitors. Wow. I never thought I'd see the day. I genuinely never thought I'd see the day. That is incredible. Good on you. Oh yeah, by the way, I set the map to super flooding. Did I not mention this before? I think I might have mentioned this. I can't remember. I said it because I got the impression that super flooding wouldn't be my problem. Look at France. Is there any tile that isn't going to flood? We'll find out. Scotland doesn't flood very much. By the way, my outer islands are absolutely screwed, but the internal cities generally are okay, apart from Perth. Perth may sink a bit, maybe. We'll see. Where's the Scottish border again? It is the river, isn't it? Yes, it is the river. Fine, I'm going to settle here. Don't want to go any further south than that. No. I'm going to have some fun. How much would it be to incite you to attack somebody? I can't incite them to attack my allies. That's unfortunate. Are there any Barbs next to Rome that I could do? No, unfortunately the world is too populated. Apart from the Isle of Man. No one wants to be on the Isle of Man, apparently. Oh, Cumbria looks good on this game. I love the lakes. Don't you think that this is like Canal City? Actually, there's enough hills here that I don't think you could canal any of this in the, you know, the Kemen's defense. Oh no, Bologna's gone. Oh no, they were so much fun. They've been giving me 3 great people points, like from the start of the game, from like turn 1. Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. Oh well, we'll pick up Tesla in a fit of rage. Jane Drew next. Okay, that basically just guarantees that my capital is going to be a super city. How do you reckon my railroad is going, eh? Should we check in and have a quick peek? Oh yeah. Forgot to build some on that industrial zone. Never mind. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, we've done well. We've done well. We've connected Scotland quite nicely. Imagine if Scotland had a genuine, useful public transport system like this, eh? Wouldn't it be cool? Actually, to be fair, imagine if the rest of the UK had a functioning public transport system like that. That's not just a Scotland thing. That's just a place I live thing. Yay! Don't you love it? Absolutely love it. When all of your alliances collapse on the same turn. Isn't it fun? Isn't it brilliant they don't auto-renew? I wish they auto-renewed. God, that would be helpful. The funny thing is that Buddhism has been trying to spread up to the top of these cities for about the last 2,500 years, and I've been killing all of their apostles as they've been coming through. Oh, hello, what just happened there? Just lost somebody. Is that a settler up there? Oh, yes, it was. There's another ironclad. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, recover the captured settler. Yeah, I know. Hang on. Hire a U-boat? Oh my god, yes. A doop 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 doop. Right, Operation Rescue Settler. Yes, whatever. Anyway, I've just totally lost my train of thought. Whatever I was saying before, it's clearly not very interesting, so we can ignore it. Oh, hang on, I was going to get city-states. Ah, right, visibility in the middle of the map. This is kind of what I need to do. Is there anything I can do to get visibility down here? Because I would like to see if there are any other city-states in the area. But unfortunately, the ones packed in the middle are the ones with the most envoys needed to claim them. So I might have to wait until I go to space. Although Johannesburg would give me some visibility. Not a huge amount, okay, but we can see that Amsterdam was there. Capital of, oh my goodness, is this Netherlands still in the game? No, the Netherlands is not still in the game. Okay, fine. In fact, actually, look, they've got Hungary's capital as well. Oh my word, Rome, you have been one naughty sausage. Okay, well, I'll remind myself to take you off the Christmas card list. And Garzagamu would be cool. Cardiff would be rubbish. Not cool at all. Yeah, I think it's got to be like Yerevan or Laventa. Let's go for Yerevan, just in case. Just in case we can pick that up. 1,000 faith per turn, by the way. I don't know why I stressed the 1,000 so loudly there. 1,000! You think you have culture, but I was born in the culture. That's pretty much what that sounded like. Sorry about that. Drill manuals. Oh, that was so good. It's so good. I don't need to try and get a trade anymore. That is pointless, though. Terrible. What else can we get that's useful? Something that does good. Ah, screw it. Yeah, drill manuals. I'm getting rid of it. I want Vissel Banken back. It's too good. I've got too many trade routes. Let's go for Trade Confederation. Get a bit more science and culture. And we'll now watch as like all of my weak cities like this one will start to grow a little bit now. Come on, Dumbarton. You can do it. Just taking a quick break from all of my industrial zone projects to build 1, 2, 3, 4 spaceports because I have a few cities with decent production now. Oh yes, lovely stuff. Here goes the U-boat. I love the fact that I have U-boats. It's so funny. There's a lot of ironclads around here and they are being annoying, but I did manage to steal my sattler back, so panic not. We have found them. We are going to take them back. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cities, I think, in northern Scotland that I still want to settle. And I think I'm going to end up settling another one there and possibly one there. And I think at that point I'll be like, yeah, I've made a pretty decent effort to settle Scotland. Like, there'll be gaps, but not many gaps. So I'm happy with that. That's pretty cool. Oh, what a pain. I just lost the +1 amenity in all of my cities card. Ah, that was for garrisoned units. That was really handy. Why did you get rid of that? I like that one. How rubbish. I guess I could get liberalism. That kind of half gets me there, but Trade Confederation was giving me a little bit. I'm going to have to get liberalism instead, because as Scotland, it's really important that I keep that. Still, though, that's a bit frustrating. I'm going to go Vissel Banken again, get Invention back, because I'm getting so many engineering points, it's crazy. And I also am going to pick up my favourite, logistics, because that helps me put railroads down faster. Computers gives us flood barriers, which I have a feeling we're going to want to build very soon. 11 turns since the first melt, or until the first melt I should say. Oh, this is where I really, really wanted to have found Valletta by now, but alas, no Valletta has been discovered just yet. Oh, I say that, I've literally just found Valletta. Okay, righty-ho, what do they want? Send a trade route. Send a trade route. I don't think I can do that because they're not on the coast. That's frustrating. Okay, I think then Amani is in Bologna. Sorry, you're going to have to go immediately to Valletta. I'm just going to faith purchase all of these walls. It's going to be horrifically expensive, but I do have 1,230 faith per turn, so really, it should be fine. Now, Haddington can conveniently put down a lovely water park, but actually just making sure that I put it in a place that kind of makes sense. Like this tile would just about loop all of the cities in this angle, but if I were to put it just one further over, does it actually get any more city centres? No, it doesn't, but I guess it's a little further out, so yeah, let's do that then. Water park, these things are so good. I knew Glasgow was a pretty, drab city, but I didn't realise it was over in the, what would this be, the Orkney Islands? No, these are the Shetlands, aren't they? Oh dear, poor Glasgow. I've got Halong Bay, that has now been taken over as well, sort of near Land's End. Very nice. Up to satellites now, which is always a good one for me to get. Still selling basically all of my resources. I don't need any of these, it's fine. Diplomatic favour? I don't need to vote. I'm Scottish. We do our own thing. Up above the border. The other side of the wall against the Night Walkers. Does mean I can think about getting some broadcast centres though. I'm going to start to get a couple of those, get those for satellites. That'll be tasty. I think we've done everything we can. Oh no, if there is any music in the world. If there's any music in the world, can I buy it? Will anyone sell it to me? 400 gold. That's expensive. I don't think so. Oh, Dumbarton is getting its campus together. Amherst Scott Centre. It's not far now. Not far now. And then we can go to communism. As I say, normally I'd go democracy. I would normally go democracy. But when you are receiving the grand total of 5% faith in gold for every military policy card in your government, you allow yourself a few, It's by far the best one to go for. I would go fascism, but I think it's probably better that I take the science and the production. I think it's worth it. Admittedly I did kill somebody in this space, but given how much space there is in Scotland, I think we put 12 people on this map, didn't we? We could easily put 20. This is a big old map. Oh, my own writing. Oh, joyous days for me. I can go to, Dundee. I can go to Dundee. Amazing. Where is it? Don't remember where my cities are. Here you are. Look, and whoa, straight from my capital in one turn. Hail to the glorious Scottish railway network. It's wonderful. Decent science boost here by actually converting Fez using Fez's ability. It's what the game would have wanted. Satellites, done. Next up, nanotechnology. Extract an artifact we haven't done. Oil well. 2 aerodromes we haven't done. And 3 tanks we haven't done. Oh my goodness, so many things that we have not yet done. Jean Drew finally arrives in Perth. Excellent. Come on, let's get this sorted. We were limited a little bit on housing in my capital. Actually, there's other cities as well that could use just a touch more housing, so we'll just have a look at those in a bit. Amenities wise, it's all wonderful as well. Anything that makes my capital eternally happy is good for me. We just got a military alliance with France, and they've done a lot more discovering than I have, so we can now see that, yeah, Kemmons are pretty much, they've gone from sort of the point we're drawing from sort of, I'm not entirely sure where this would be on the coast, like Hull is sort of there and then upwards, but they've gone right through Yorkshire into the sort of top of the Wales divide, in a lot of northern England. You've got Rome, who've taken over East Anglia and London. You've got Gaul, who are the Welsh, but with a lot of the sort of central counties in them as well. The south, Hungary's been pushed out massively, losing Buda. So they actually originally had London, or like the equivalent areas around London. That's a bad loss. France, bless it, started in France, which is a tiny, tiny space. Yeah, they did okay, but they've actually gone across to Cornwall. They've settled this little island off Cornwall that I can never remember the name of, but they've done well, actually, sort of getting themselves back into the game. Zulu, South Island, sort of Dublin, and then they've gone round. They've actually claimed quite a bit of space for themselves. Pretty impressive. Australia, I think, has allowed themselves to get a bit penned in, and Coupe has not explored. I expected Coupe to be settling all over Scotland. When I saw them there, I was kind of bricking it a little bit, but they haven't. They have not done it at all. It's a huge mystery. Ideology, which was not really what we wanted because I had extra production on a military policy slot, and now I don't have that, which is a little bit frustrating, but it's okay. Let's go for aluminium and oil because we're selling that to the masses pretty nicely. 5-year plan. Oh, I really want that card. I'm going to have to put that instead of invention, which is a little frustrating. Never mind. God, we have so few cards that aren't military policy. Military cards are the worst for a science victory. You know, if it wasn't for this guy, you know, the secret society I'd gone for, we would have abandoned that strategy a long time ago, but I like to see the bonuses. It's good fun. Actually, I'm going to rush professional sports briefly because aquatic centres, stadiums, stadio, all of those things. That's what I want. That's what I really, really want. Professional sports boosted. Space race boosted. All of the things have been boosted. Lovely. Little Wig town over on the coast is doing well as well. It's all fantastic. All my cities are doing great. Just need a couple more settlers up in the north and we're done. We're done with that. And there's one of the settlers actually. So we're almost done with this settling game now. And I built a railway all the way there as well. just for ease of transport. There's Korolev, the first of the engineers to give me space boosting. That's lovely. The Zulu are boosting across Roebling, so I might lose him, which is a bit frustrating because he can spread religion really, really well, but I would rather get Korolev. Oh, I just used a huge amount of faith to do that though, and I was very specifically saving my faith in order to get all the sea walls going. I'm only, how many turns away? 4 turns away from getting the letter, and first level of global warming has happened, but nothing happens at this point. No flooding, it's the next one, so I still have time. It's okay. Professional sports. Okay, basically what's going to happen is we're going to take a city like Perth and we're going to go, here's an aquatic centre, Kasploosh, and that gives a bunch of amenities throughout my empire. It will be amazing. In fact, actually this city as well, where is it, Haddington, is going to do exactly the same thing. Okay, once everything settles down, if every city I own isn't happy, I don't know what is going on. Like, they should be so happy. Yeah, look at that. 29. What's happened is I've flooded my southern cities with happiness and amenities to such a crazy level that all of my amenities get put into my northern cities, like Berwick upon Tweed, for instance, or actually Elgin will be a better example of it. 7 from luxuries. Like, that's crazy how many spare luxuries I've got now. Oh, we can put ski resorts up as well. That's fun. That's really fun. Actually, in national parks, and I'm not going for tourism. Like, tourism is a total accidental thing here. I am starting to get a lot of tourism, but yeah, not deliberate at all. But I'm thinking like a national park, if I put one of those down, they give you crazy amounts. I think they give, what is it, like 2, I mean, oh, it's annoying that they don't actually say on the naturalist thing. That would be really handy, wouldn't it? National parks. So it gives 2 amenities to the city and the 4 closest get 1. So it's 6 total. Big boost. I've got a lot of spare land up to the north that in theory I could be building these things in large quantities, like in Inverness. Like, that must be good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. So we can be getting naturalists in. I'll get 1 just because I'll have the faith, but then I'm not going to do anything else with my faith because I really want to save for the letter. A significant blizzard. Oh dear, that's no fun. That's right in the middle of my empire. Which way is it going to go? East. Oh no, that's towards Perth. Don't do that. No. Oh dear, that's pretty heavy how much that hit. Never mind. So here's a zoo in Cobber. Okay, there is a stadium, which is my first stadium. And now the Estadio. Okay, 16 turns to build that. I need 3,400 gold to rush it from scratch. So just wait, Mr. Engineer, for now. We'll use you imminently. Actually, just buying 1 naturalist is really handy because it'll show you if there are a couple of parks that you can already do. And in my case there was by Dumbarton, so 1 to think about. Now where is this storm gonna go? Don't you do anything suspicious or naughty to me. Like, I'm watching you. Don't you dare. It's gonna go straight to Perth. I can just tell. It's gonna go bump and then head south and raise every single district that I've got. Yes, north is good. North is good. Okay, that's fine. I think that actually did 1 tile damaged. I'll take that. That is a result. There you go. That's close enough. Rush the wonder. There we go. This is the Scottish wonder. Even though it's Brazilian. Ignore the fact that it's Brazilian. Scotland's claimed it. Scotland likes these things. 2 amenities in each city of my civilization and 6 culture. I own 20-something cities, so this is going to be worth at least 200 culture per turn. It's amazing, but more importantly, it now means that like all of these like random little island cities... I'm sorry, Coupe, what's that? Oh my lord, I am not happy about that. Oh, right, hang on, we're going to have to not get a cultural alliance with them and just loyalty the hell out of that. We don't like that at all. But yeah, look, if we now have a quick look at this, you can see culture-wise, 12.9. It's going to start to eat those border sort of expansions up, and that's every single one of my cities. So all these cities are now going to flesh out quickly. But the letter 1, 2, well, bam, the letter is now mine. Now we go through and do the painful thing of going through every city one by one for 135 faith and get the flood barrier in. I should have enough faith to do every single one this turn, but yeah, it's going to take some time. Once we've done this, I think our mission objective is then to flood the world, because now that I'm behind walls, I want to see it burn. And I love seeing the map go absolutely mental with the flooding. It's hilarious when it happens. There we go, all cities done. It hemorrhaged my gold per turn doing that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. I think the game might have been just adjusting to something. Not sure. We can go communism now anyway. So maybe it'll sort itself out in a second. Public works, good. Liberalism, good. 5-year plan. Actually, we don't need liberalism anymore. This Stadio will do that for us nicely. We don't have any domestic trade routes, unbelievably. I keep sending them to my allies because Little Banking is so strong. Maybe I should, you know, not do that. I don't know. It's all good, really. Military research, we get seaports and Renaissance walls. I mean, it's such a small amount of, whatever it is, science. Forced modernization, that's good. Need one more military policy slot if I can get it. I quite like the idea of going for something that gives me a bit more resource. Drill manuals, I'm still selling the stuff. Niter is still quite valuable, so we'll do that. We'll go back to Trade Confederation. We can upgrade that card in a second. In fact, actually capitalism, there's the improvement of the card. Market economy, that'll be good. Perfect. I've still got 5,000 faith now. So basically I'm going to go around all my cities and just buy all of the buildings that they could use. Now sewers, I don't buy sewers in my cities unless they need the housing, because the maintenance cost is a bit painful. But like these cities, like granaries and things, I'll happily do those. That's fine. There we go. Perfect. Now, I don't actually think that the letter will stick around for long. As soon as we went for that, the world is going to want it back. But yeah, for now, I'm happy with how things have gone generally. It's been pretty decent. And the amount of my new cities that have 1-turn growth on borders, yeah, I'm really, really hoping this goes massively in my favour now. I just want to expand and get as much of Scottish land settled as I can. There's the Earth satellite, by the way. That's up into the sky. You go and be the best space dong that you can be. I love it when you just let the animation go and you can see the smoke trail for like a couple of seconds. It's really cool. We won the World's Fair, by the way, which is cool. There's never any real doubt that I was going to do it, but it's still... yeah, I like winning things. Winning things is great. I also love landscape portraits. Landscape portraits? Landscape art. In Civ, it gives so much culture compared to a lot of the other stuff, and it's so easy to theme because there's so much in the mid-game. Yeah, my cities are filling up with a lot of decent stuff, and my culture now is up to 774. I'm just getting myself a science, but like I'm not even far behind on science because I'm still building projects like as I'm researching them. So I feel like this is pretty good so far. There's capitalism. Capitalism's good. Now we're going to go for rapid deployment so I can get the Amazon Scott Centre. World Congress time! And trade routes, I believe it was to science last time. I might be wrong on that one. 100% production towards buildings in the district. I think we can probably skew this in our favour and go theatre square, because I'm building lots of that stuff at the moment. I'll vote down on Catherine, just in the hope that someone else votes down on her, but I'm not really expecting that to go down. We'll see what happens. Cameron went up. Theatre Square went up, and science. Oh, so we actually got 2 points from that, weirdly. And Catherine didn't get any, so she remains on 12 points, which is, all in all, that was a pretty good result for us, actually. We couldn't have asked for much more. I just had a look at Perth. It has plus 20 amenities. Plus 20! I mean, honestly. And actually, whilst it's building infrastructure, I have another city building a moon landing because it was doing just fine. Like, plus 18 here as well. Oh, Lord. It's so good. Zulu is just refusing to pick up Roebling, so I'm going to do it. But, I mean, that's crazy. Oh, Braun. Right, there we go. He's the one I want. 100% production towards projects. I can use him twice. It means every single one of my 4 cities with a spaceport will be able to almost insta-build anything they want. City-state emergency. What did you kill? Who's been killed down here? Hang on. Let's have a look at this. What do you own that you shouldn't own? Well, not much. Like, I can't see anything there that's been renamed. So, Zulu have done something. What am I missing here? Unless they've converted it. Oh no, there it is. The culture city-state. I wondered what had gone. That feels like it's been taken a long time ago. Like, never mind. So we are researching things now. You can see it's a very funny end of game tech tree. That we're going to want to tech anyway. So I've basically got to just do anything and everything, but we'll just keep progressing. Build an oil power plant. I can do that. Build a nuclear power plant. I can do that as well. Not quite yet, but I will be able to, and have globalization civic. That'll be good. So it looks like let's just jump down this tree first. We'll see if we can get the oil power plant sorted quickly, which I'm hoping, like air, if I did this, convert to oil power in 4 turns, that'll be done. So Roebling can put more housing in a city. I've only got 2 cities that are lacking in housing. Everyone else is doing just fine at the moment. So I think just for the lols of it, I think I'm just going to keep sticking it in Perth. Although I can actually use him to culture bomb, not culture bomb, to religion bomb. So is there anything funny I could do? Like, where could I bomb him that might be relatively entertaining? Oh man, this would be the time where I could go and settle in the middle of Coupe's lands and then just go boomp a few times. That would be so funny. Nah, sod it, it's fine. Rapid deployment. Build an aerodrome and airstrip on a foreign continent. That is something I can do, I believe. I just need to take a military engineer, which, I mean, they're all lurking in various places right now. I think they're all to the north, aren't they? Can you do something? Actually, you. How many turns would it take to get down to the English border? 13 turns. Alright, I think I'm going to have finished it by then. Never mind. Still buying cheap books off the market. 97 gold. It's like going to a bargain sale every turn. We now have 200 culture coming from all of my great works, and my culture's up to 911 per turn, which is wonderful. As I say, it's just filling in all of this Scottish Highlands. I love the look. I love the look of as much of this land being under my control as possible. At least there not being any barb holes that things could pop up in. That's more frustrating, I think. Dumbarton has actually managed to put 3 separate national parks around it. Again, not much point to it. It's just mainly the fun of it. It's good fun. It is good. Oh, I can't put the geothermal site on there now. Ah, oh, that's a shame. There was a lot of flooding. A lot of flooding. As the map sort of sorts itself out, you can see that little bits and pieces of land outside of my territory is disappearing. Honestly, though, I quite like that because it means that it makes me look like I own more of Scotland than I actually do. And I will recover it as my seawalls grow out as well. So there are possibilities there. But as we can see, it's impacted more into the rest of England. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of land that's disappearing down here. I love it when this happens. This is my favourite part about these mods. The Zulu actually did get walls up. So the Zulu are fine. They are technologically savvy, and I imagine Australia, in exactly the same way, have basically protected themselves. Yeah. Curtain. The Zulu aren't even that high. That's the crazy thing. Rome, it looks like Rome is mostly flooded. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Who's in last? Hungary and France. So yeah, we're going to see both of these nations just disappearing into the sea. Oh dear. My own musician. It's amazing. Oh, lovely stuff. The rapid deployment is the most interesting thing that's happened this time round. So, I just double check there's no better cards. After action reports, military first. No, both of those cards are a bit useless for me right now, so we won't pick them up. But Dumbarton, I think, hopefully, Amherst Scott Research Centre. Great. Let's get that sorted. We need 3,200 gold to make that work. 3,200. I don't think we're going to have to sell much stuff to get to that point, really. We'll flog it all. Like, everything on the market. There we go, we've already got the money. That wasn't difficult, was it? How much uranium was I getting per turn? 6 per turn. Wow, that's pretty cool. Amherst Scott Research Station, one of the best late game wonders. Only the Maracana, I think, can compete with it, but 20% science and 10% production in all cities. So if I have an ecstatic Scottish city, that's difficult to say, I should be getting a 40% bonus to production now and a 50% bonus to science. There's an extra bonus if you have a snow city, but I don't really have any snow cities, so that is fine. But if we now have a quick little peeky poo in my capital, you'll see it's over 200 production, and I'm not really focusing on optimizing that at all. But I've got 100 production, I've got 150, 140, 84, 120, 90, 75. I mean, I've got so many cities that are above 50 production now. In fact, let's have a quick look, shall we? Yields, 5 cities above 100 production, and what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cities 50 production or above. That's not bad. Actually, because it's like these little random cities up here. They're so good, and they're just getting 50 production, even though it's only got 4 population. It's like, build an amphitheatre in 2 turns. Brilliant. Moon landing is up. I get 10 times my science per turn in culture, which is a lump of about 10,000 culture, because I'm about 1,000 science per turn, and that's the second project up. I believe, yeah, I was the first to do that as well. Huzzah! Australia is actually in space as well, but they are a little bit behind me. They're not doing it quite as quickly as we are, and that's fine. We don't mind that at all. We've also got Korolev. If we do want to rush anything, like, I can rush that almost immediately. I'm just waiting. There's no point rushing it at the moment because I don't actually know what the last projects are, so we're just doing it at my own pace. Where is it? Mars colony. Nice. What should we get first? Globalization or social media? I quite like getting social media first because that gives me the culture to then get globalization. Sort of weirdly makes sense in my head, but you could go either way, to be fair. It's fine. Although, am I looking for a boost actually? Globalization, civic needs to be boosted, so maybe actually I should do that first. For once I'll do it the other way around. Not one, but 2 separate meteor sites very close to me over the last couple turns, so it's like, sure, if you insist, I'll go pick up some modern armor. I'll do it, just for you. Just for you. Let's quickly get ourselves some really good funds. E-commerce, that will help to give my capital more production. Very good. And International Space Agency. Huzzah! Let's give it a forced modernization and stick that in. That gives me unlimited science, 1,256. By unlimited, I mean, you know, severely limited, but it's almost the same thing. Atomic era. This is where it gets a little bit more interesting in terms of the golden ages we get to pick. So I will have a look and see what we can do. Social media as well gives me big bonuses, but golden era. What are we going to do? Heartbeat of Steam. That's extra production. That's always really good. Wish you were here. Not really after tourism at the moment. Bodyguard of Liars, not really stealing anything. So Heartbeat of Steam it is. Perfect. We have a look at our most remote new city. You'll see it's on 6 amenities. Okay. 7, 6, 9, 15. So we're still very, very easily happy. I wonder if there's some spare luxuries for me to buy. Okay, yeah, no, I wondered why the cities were getting a bit low. So I've got loads of luxuries to buy. Never mind. Got libraries now on the way. Goodness me, our infrastructure is improving rapidly. But which government are we going to pick? Ooh, corporate libertarians. That's what I say. That's clearly what that is. That gives us minus 10% science. That's kind of the war-y, production-y one. This one gives us less combat strength. That is plus 2 culture per specialty district. Let's do this. I would normally go synthetic technocracy, but I'm going to go for the amenities because I'm Scotland, and also the culture because, again, I'm just filling in the north. Grand Master. Okay, land combat units start with 1 free promotion. Amazing. Apostles gain the promotion that makes you get rid of enemy. Oh dear, spreads. Words today. Gain 1 free belief in your founded religion if it is otherwise complete. Oh, that's quite cool. Okay. How does this work? I mean, I get another belief. Whoa, that's cool. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize this was a thing. That's so cool. It's like Byzantium back on Civ 5. They used to be one of my favourites for this very reason, because I used to love going for crazy religions. Oh my lord. Okay, right, fine. So far, like, we've gone from 75.7 extra science per turn. Which one did we go for to get that one? Cross-cultural dialogue. We can actually pick something that someone else has already picked. That's interesting. Okay, what I'm going to do then, is we're actually going to use our scientists, our apostles as crazy scientists. I'm going to pick up scholarly tradition. Okay, now this one combined with theirs means that I get huge science bonuses when I start to spread my religion to other people. Citadel of God, I need one more. I need patron saint, and I'll have had that governor, but I'll get that in like 3 turns. So my apostles are going to just start to go and spread my religion now. I think they all have it anyway. So, oh my goodness, yes. Let's just go spread it. I'm all my apostles. I'm going to go charge into these lands. And actually, I don't even need to wait. Let's just not wait. Let's just get the apostles now. Oh my goodness. We are going to flood the world with our beautiful faith. This is going to be the most crazy endgame religion splurge I've had in a long time. We're even going to send them down to Coupe. Yeah. Oh, that's so much faith. I love it. Oh no, I just lost Mexico City. They're like so important in my entire setup. Oh dear, I mean, I don't think it's going to make a difference, but oh man, that was a big one for me. Anyway, digital democracy. We're going to lose a little bit of our faith per turn and our gold per turn because we don't have as many military policies anymore, but that's okay. We don't mind that, really. Let's go for logistics to help my missionaries move about, Wisselbanken, International Space Agency, collective activism, communist legacy. What else do we want? 5-year plan. I like the sound of that one. Market economy. And then we'll go for some fun ones. We'll go for invention. And I'll go for fresco. No, I won't go for frescoes. Frescoes isn't very interesting at all. Let's go for gunboat diplomacy to get myself some more pointies. 18 points per turn. There we go. But there are smart materials. We found it. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Okay, it's going to be a few turns before we get that. But, as I say, now that we have our apostles ready to rock, we should be able to get a lot of extra faith. Actually, they've all got translator as well, because I start with so many 3 promotions. Like, they all have the option to get translator, so they're gonna be the double, or like the super ones that get rid of enemy religion and have triple strength at the same time. Oh, people are gonna hate us. We are going to be the worst. So no cultural alliance for Coupe because I think, yeah, look at that. That city is now not loyal and this city not loyal as well. So they're going to just help us to claim more of Scotland by basically giving us 3 cities. I'll take it. And Gasploosh, 260 science. This is only the beginning. I built the Sydney Opera House a little while ago and did my usual thing of totally forgetting about it. But it's not that it's not useful. It's just that I'm a bit distractible. I think 3 musician slots in this one per... I mean, it's just awesome. Just gives me a bit more culture. Smart material is done. Guidance systems is on the way now. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm building art museums everywhere still. So many slots for great works of music, actually. See if the world is selling any. Yeah, oh, Rome is flogging it cheap again. Sorry. I'm going to be spreading the independence referendum to you. And I'm going to just send you a lot of grievances while I do it. Yeah, you're not going to enjoy this. This is going to be relentless. Let's get my city-states back as well. There's Mexico City. I'm enjoying that one. And Fez. Oh, I can't even get Fez at the moment. Dear oh dear. I think maybe I need containment. Containment would be good fun. Let's do this one. Yeah, perfect. That means that I get double envoys with people. As long as they have a different government to me, which pretty much they all should have. Right, we'll put 1 into Mexico for now. That gets that one back. But Fez I'm looking at. I really want that one back. I'm very much making a nuisance of myself now. Spreading my religion round. Do I just wait for... Oh no, here we go. Right, I've got some more... I have some more envoys, so I can get Fez back quickly. Hang on, right. Different government to John Curtin I should do. So I'll put 3 in. That should go to 9. Oh no, to 8, sorry. I've taken it back. Brilliant. Anything else that might be useful for me? Yerevan, actually. That would be pretty handy. That puts me to 5. Really? Do they have the same government as me? Digital democracy. They do. Blimey. Well, the AI is doing well for itself. That's nice. So I should either get a single or a double science boost. I can't tell whether or not it's going to happen twice. No, Fez may not stack with the religion. It was worth giving it a try. But look, already We are spreading my religion far, far down, and every single boost is a boost for science that we otherwise are unable to boost, so it makes a big difference. More flooding. Haha, not for me, not for me, for everyone else. Actually, the flooding's really handy because it means my apostles can now sail in further into the country. Most of Lancashire's gone now. Oh no, is that the Golden Gate Bridge? It is. Oh dear, the Golden Gate Bridge is connecting a sunken island to a burning pit of death. Just like in real life. Haha, I'm kidding. And kasploosh, 400 science. Oh yes, you love it. Everyone loves it. Oh, there's Braun, by the way. Huzzah! That's a huge boost. Lovely. I don't think we really mind about much else. Like, that's going to be plenty. Oh, they're fighting back. They're trying to fight back. Yeah, you're going to struggle with that one because I have a lot of combat-based apostles here, and they are not going to mess around. They're just going to come straight in and brutalize everything. Robotics now in one turn. I'm getting enough science from all of these faith-boosting apostles, but all of my techs I'm getting at the moment are all one turn, which is making a huge difference. Mary Leakey, I'm going to pass on her, and then we'll pass on the next great scientist because there's no rainforest in the UK. I hate to break it to people, but alas, no rainforest in the UK. Oh, that's a big swing. That's a big swing. 640 science. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I think we should be able to get this one in as well. Bam! Oh yes, that was 600 and something. I didn't see the exact number, but that's a lot. It was a lot. Well, just in case you thought I was struggling, this city in the north of Scotland is on +10 amenities, so I mean, this is going well. This is by far the most ridiculous game we've had in a long time. Like, we are running away with this. That was 520 science per turn, or per just what's the opposite of turn? Just a big dump of it. Okay, and actually every time I spread it, I'm getting more and more science per turn just from the followers as well, so this is working nicely. Mars colony is now gone as well. This is when I start to rush my space projects. There's no need to wait around anymore. So cybernetics has just been done, that's good. I go to Perth, let's just quickly get Braun to use his last charge. I'll get myself the exoplanet expedition, which can happen in 2 turns, which is ridiculous, and Korolev can just rush it immediately. So the countdown has now started. Scotland is going to space. If we can't have an independence referendum, we'll just leave the planet. I think that's the only logical explanation for this. Oh look, and Sagan as well. Sagan will just make that even more ridiculous, and Stephanie. Oh, okay, like she's just, again, nonsense. Look how many scientists went in one go. That's incredible. So the rainforest one went, Schrödinger went, Margaret Mead went. I just spent about 10,000 gold on lots and lots of great works. You may ask yourself, why, Ursa, did you do that? And the answer I will give you is, I don't know, it just felt like it. I had the money. I was like, what can I buy? Oh, that's right. Fancy art. Lovely. Another city converted. I got a whole 100 gold for converting it first. Goodness me, game. Calm down with your generosity. I can't handle that. Ridiculous. 17 population city this time. Boom. Oh, it doesn't count as the first time I've done it. Ah, alas. But still, it's working well. It's working well. We're getting there. Oh. You're actually killing my apostles. Don't do that. I have to run to see if you continue to do that. I think their apostles as well are the fast ones, right? Buddhism? Missionary zeal, yeah. Oh, escaping that will be problematic. How are we doing religiously? Were they doing well? Oh yeah, they were. So they've converted Rome and Gaul. So they've converted most of England and Wales. That's mad. Fair enough. Oh wow. Zulu have almost lost their capital. Who are you fighting? Everyone. Oh, it may lead it to Australia. Oh, go on, Australia. You know you can. The warmongers everyone loves. So these are 2 Yerevan double promoted apostles that start with Orator, the one that spreads 75% pressure, and Martyr. So these have basically unlimited choice as to what upgrades they get. Do I want triple strength or do I want debater? I think the answer is yes. The fun thing is as well, every time that my apostle dies, I think they have martyr. Yeah, they do. So I'm just going to keep getting more and more relics, just in case I didn't have enough relics. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Considering the Void Singers are in the game, that's a disappointingly small amount of relics, but never mind. Oh, there's Grace, actually. That's advanced AI, Steesteads. Okay, so using her, I'll get the last 2 techs. That is good timing and a half. Very nice. 20T population city. Boom! Era score. And like 800 tourism. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, everyone's getting annoyed at me now, but literally, you can't stop me. I am everywhere. Might actually end up getting a religious victory before my science victory, just because of a ridiculous spread of abilities, wonders, and city-states. Like, nothing stopping me here. Great fun. There we go. See, told you I'd get a relic. Haha, it was very weak, that one. I was thinking I must be starting to get a tourism victory now. I've got over 1,000 tourism, which for a game where I'm not even focusing on it is relatively amusing. I'll take it. Go on, Grace. Off-world mission, stealth tech, done. Perfect. Okay, I mean, I forgot I didn't have that one. So Seasteads we won't end up getting, but future tech now. And it means I can finally put my last project into space. I've been doing carbon recapture at my capital because, you know, I care about the world overheating, he says. Not caring at all. It was something to do. It was something to do. Lagrange laser stations. I'm going to put this one up with my rush because there's often a power problem if you put the other stations in with the rushing cards. But there's the first Lagrange station. Here is the second one with Carl Sagan. And now I can go terrestrial all the way. And I'm hoping in all of my other cities with terrestrial laser stations they were 1-turners. But no, that's actually a 2-turn. Dear oh dear. This is a 1-turn. So I've got at least one other 1-turn. That one's a 2-turn. There's the 4 spaceports I had. I think I only had 4. I might be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, only 4 spaceports. Okay, I say only 4 as if it's a problem. We're going to space very quickly now. 3 light years per turn already. Oh, minus 47. Oh, they have a lot of grievances against us. 418. Yeah, they're not going to like that. They're also making jet fighters. Fair play. That's pretty cool. We're going to see if we can sneak a friendship with them quickly, just because I have all of my trade routes going with them. Oh, that's a bunch of other things. Passing padlock, I don't care. Be my friend. Yes, they forgot very quickly. Research Alliance, lovely. And then Australia were doing the good thing by giving me the Religious Alliance because I was actually getting a +10 bonus against the Kemans doing this, which is very nice indeed. I'm going to get Theocratic Legacy quickly, and I'm also going to pick up, where is it, the extra combat strength card, which religious orders. So instead of containment, that combined makes my religious units pretty much impossible to kill, which is awesome. And I can start going, oi, stop picking on me, and fight back, like so. Bam. Best bit about all of this is every time I put a terrestrial laser station into space, I consume more and more coal, and the more and more coal I put in, the faster the world floods, and as soon as the world floods, oh yeah, we have a lot of fun. 1 laser station, 2 laser station, 3 laser station, another laser station, and another. 11 light years per turn now. I mean, it's all pretty cool. I also picked up Stephanie! Yay! I think they were already all 1-turn, but if they weren't already all 1-turn by now, they are at this point. I mean, it's pretty clear. Oh, look at my border expansion. It's almost entirely taken up the whole of the Highlands here now. That's cool. We like that a lot. It's other cities could do with a bit more culture, being honest. 15.7. Yeah, that could be a lot better, but we're getting there. And another one. And another one. Look, you can see the other one launching over in this direction. Oh, I should have let the animation go on longer and you would have seen 2 separate plumes in one area. Oh wow, look, that's a lot. A lot just went off in 1 turn. Oh yeah, 15 light years per turn. I think this may actually be my record. I don't think I've gone above 15 in a game in a long time, because normally I'm building them slower than that. Oh, the flooding is so intense. Some empires have lost like half of their land, like at the very minimum. Look at this. Look at it. It's all gone. Oh, it's amazing to see. It's only getting worse as well. That's the funny thing, because I am now spewing carbon into the atmosphere at a crazy rate. Oh, it's brilliant. And there we go. Victory in our times. We did it. Scientifically, we're amazing. We're Nelson Mandela. Oh, that's how sciencey we are. Buildings constructed up to 300, cities captured, only a few, but kind of mainly from the Mayans. It took me till turn 135 to take them out. It was such a slow start, but we did it. No cities lost, of course. Combats, Rome had an absolute game. They'd taken out both the Netherlands and Korea, and they'd taken out a bit of Hungary as well. They did amazingly in that game. My faith, I mean, the Kemans were just absolutely bossing it on 400-500 faith per turn for most of the game. It wasn't until the end that I started to do good, but my science was pretty good. I took the lead. Actually, no, my science was awful for like a long time. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's kind of the 100 line, and we met 100 science like very, very late. Oh, that was appalling. Culture-wise, even worse. Score-wise, there we go. Then we started to win. That's fine. Units killed, oh dear, a lot. Units lost, quite a few as well. It was a very bloody war. A very, very bloody war. Total religions founded. Good, good. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 got founded in the end. It was good fun. Wonders, I had the most, mainly towards the end of the game. I don't really build wonders until like turn 150. Kind of see where the game's left. See what's left and go for it there. Look at that water park next to the dam. Like, can you make a water park in a reservoir like that? Is that safe? I feel like most people would not let you get in that lake if that was the case. There's one by a seawall as well. That's a very troublesome seawall. Oh dear. Actually, what happens if I buy a tile of sunken land? I don't think the seawall expands over it, does it? No, it's gone. By that point, it's gone. Once it's submerged. If it's only so flooded is the one that you can undo, isn't it? But I mean, look at Scotland. It's beautiful. It only would have been a few turns, probably about 10 turns before the culture would have absolutely spread, and I would have basically had every tile on mainland Scotland. A couple of the little islands, and maybe towards the north we were struggling a little bit, but my art museums were coming in up here. Like, we'd just done a broadcast center as well, but 65 culture per turn coming in on this city. So yeah, we would have absolutely been gobbling up tiles after a while. But this is a good example. 2,350 culture on a science victory. I've been practicing this a lot recently. Focus on culture and it'll win you the science game. Sometimes you can go so heavily science-based, it doesn't really do anything for you. It wasn't until the end of the game that I actually had many science or any campuses really at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 campuses the whole game, and basically half of those were a bit pointless. Dundee, I only just made that one, so that was not really counting. Edinburgh is exactly the same, and it's not really giving me a huge amount, that one. So maybe only 6 campuses all game, and I still had 1,764 science per turn. Insane. Yeah, an amazing religion. Amazing religion combined with a belief system. Imagine playing this with Arabia. That would be cool. But, I mean, Scotland, of course, Scotland does have a wonderful, like, little bit of an extra bonus 10% on production and science when you're happy. Am I happy? Plus 25 amenities. I'm pretty happy. I think I'm pretty happy. I only need 10 required, and I've got 13 from entertainment. And even Glasgow, right on this little terrible northern island. No one wants to be there. It's all totally lonely. It's got 10 amenities. Yeah, this game's gone really well. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget, announcements. I don't remember if the announcement has already happened by this point. I think it may have done, so I hope you're looking forward to the next set of challenge series I've got. If you want to help me plan those, then don't forget you can support the channel on Ko-fi and Patreon. You too can achieve the glory through supporting the channel that this entertainment complex does on one tile of desert in the middle of the Scottish mainland. What's this desert doing up there, you ask? Who knows? Why do channel supporters, just why are they so amazing? Again, no one knows. You just have to accept it. Until next series, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson, Salty Tech, Glorious Petra, Davalex, Dayboy91, Skeptical Bear, Paul Coffey, Kroger Brown Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Portland, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Nim, Emir EC, Henry, Rom88, Radiature, and Private Selection Genoa Salami for all of your support. Thanks everybody!